Hey DeoGenZ, what is this be? It's Gaming Gauntlet podcast, you see, from current gen to even retro. I share with you all the info I know. We pull samurai blades, don't forget to save. This gauntlet can flaunt it so even trolls are phased. Come push start, get ready to play. Gaming Gauntlet is here today. Welcome to Gaming Gauntlet Podcast. It's good to be back, everyone. How have you all been? I hope you're doing well, and I hope you are playing to the fullest. I have been playing a lot of Fallout 3. And for those of you who are like, what is this hour of content all about? Blah! I know there's a lot of new people here. After all, the last time I did a Gaming Gauntlet podcast, I was under 4K. So let me explain briefly, before I go into what I've been playing, what Gaming Gauntlet is all about. Gaming Gauntlet is my gaming-specific podcast. I did podcasts before in the past that were more news-based, things like Nintendo Radio, things like Gamerscast, which I helped out with. That was not my endeavor, but Matt Goldsman's. And they all amounted to nothing at the end, really. They amounted to a lot of good conversations, that was true, but in the end it really didn't matter because the sites went down, a lot of the audio recordings were lost. So now, in a new format, in YouTube, where it's backed up a lot better, it's backed up through Google servers, and also a lot more people are able to see it because everybody's on YouTube. Not everybody likes to travel to links and sites. Some people just stay solely on Facebook and YouTube, or just either or. So I figured that it is high time that once again I get into the gaming conversations with people, because so often I'll have these great talks with my friends and I'll wish that I had a recorder out just to, record for posterity, also record because it was an interesting conversation that could be expounded out upon later in comment sections. See, that's the cool thing also about YouTube, is the comments. Very easy to access and everybody can get involved. So if you've got something to say about this video or any other episode that comes out, it's going to be a weekly Friday-based podcast, then please leave a comment. What I'm trying to do differently than I did last Gaming Gauntlet is I'm trying to involve the community a lot more. I'm going to start getting up-and-coming LPers on this channel to do interviews. I've already got Bill Cosby of Let's Plays primed for a interview later on. If you are somebody who is working on their YouTube channel, trying to do stuff in the LP community, then go ahead, send me a message and let me know that you might want to be on the show, and we can contact each other through Skype and make that actually happen. Another thing I'm doing, if you're not exactly an LPer but you are a gamer, this is the Gaming Gauntlet podcast. So I want to game with you in Steam. And in Pokemon, too. Black 2 and White 2 are coming out soon, so that's sure to be a lot of fun. I want to verse you guys in those games. Be much better if we could verse each other in Steam, just because it's easier to capture with the Bandai cam and all that, and DS, you got to do like some camera work that I don't know how it'll work out, but it'll be fun, it'll be awesome, and that's what Gaming Gauntlet's all about. It's all about games, it's all about community, and it's all about what I've been doing in the gaming world since the previous week that you saw the Gauntlet. And it's going to be uploaded every Friday, as I just mentioned. The reason that it had to kind of take a mini hiatus was because I did not have Wi-Fi, so uploading an hour's worth of content every week was damn near impossible with only a little smartphone and 3G. It would wipe out my battery almost instantly. So now that I have Wi-Fi back, I am in full force going to upload this as a weekly Friday podcast. So, let's get into it. What have I been doing this week in gaming? Well, mainly Fallout 3. Fallout 3 on Steam. Oh yeah, Steam for the win. If you want to add me on Steam, by the way, you could just, bam, DeoGenZ is my Steam name. It's just the same as my Twitter name. Unfortunately, it's not my YouTube name. I wish I could change Spong Mario, but what you gonna do? So Fallout 3 I've been playing a lot of, and trying out Mothership Zeta, that DLC, because I had previously purchased Fallout 3 for the 360, the one that Red Ringed and had Goldsman fix, but I did not get the full DLC. I got Brotherhood of Steel, and then I got, not Point Lookout, whatever the zombie riverboat mission was. I forget what DLC that was, but I didn't even get to that. I only did Brotherhood of Steel. But finally, with Steam, I had to repurchase the game, which was fine because it was only $5. But for $5, for $5. You got the entire DLC. I had to pay $10 just for the extra pack of Brotherhood of Steel and Riverboat Challenge, whatever that one was. I had to pay $10 just for that DLC pack, and that did not include the game. Steam is the best. But it's pretty interesting. You know, I went through Mothership Zeta, and I was warned by many people it's not the most intriguing DLC that was released by Bethesda. It's kind of forgettable. The aliens that you fight, way too easy. I mean, seriously, you could be like, Captain Falcon Punch! And they're dead. Not much is needed to kill them. They've got some great weapons. I decided to do Mothership Zeta before I beat the entire game, the main story that is, just to see if it would make any difference, if it would make progression in the game a lot easier, and it definitely did. It totally did. If you guys have that option of purchasing it on Steam with all the DLC, and maybe, you know, Mothership Zeta, it's not really something you want, but if it's available in a pack, then go ahead and get it. Because if you do it earlier, it will give you access to a lot of great weapons, like the Alien Disintegrator, the Alien Atomizer. Those are really awesome weapons, and even better for robot missions when you have to take out a lot of Protectatrons, maybe in a Robco facility, is the Drone Cannon. It's this gigantic whirling screw with wires sticking out of it, all frayed, and it's not a frayed, it is frayed wires, and it blasts this gigantic juggernaut of a poof drone cannon at all robotic enemies, at any enemy that you want to launch it at. It's a little inaccurate because it's this gigantic spherical thing that it shoots out and then it explodes. But it is a pretty cool weapon to use against robots. Found the most success in doing that, fighting the robots. But super mutants, super mutant brutes, super mutant masters, things that are bastards in the beginning of the wastes when you're just starting to explore and you've got only maybe a meager assault rifle as your best weapon with very little ammo at your side. The Alien Disintegrator is a perfect weapon for taking out the super mutants. It is excellent, and it is reason enough to go through Mothership Zeta before you do all the other main story stuff, because on top of Mothership Zeta being very boring in story, it didn't really add anything to Fallout 3. I mean, there are some logs that say maybe it was the aliens that started this nuclear warfare, but I'm very doubtful of that. Pretty sure it was the humans. But on top of that, not having great story, it's not humongous experience boosts for you either. Like I said, the aliens, supremely easy. I mean, seriously, boink. They're dead. That's all that really takes. But if you do it beforehand, you won't be wasting so much time. You'll actually be in an area kind of like a training, grinding spot for an RPG, and Fallout is technically an RPG, so this really does apply. You can get their weapons. You can return back to the alien ship, but there's only parts of the alien ship you can explore. A big part of it is inaccessible after you beat the mission. So what I would make sure to go back and redo, if I had to redo Mothership Zeta, it's just not worth me going through that DLC again. I'm quite satisfied doing it once. If I ever do it again for an LP, maybe then I'll do it. But what I recommend to you is to take all those great items, go to the main engine room, the engineering core, where you see all those people that you unfroze out of cryogenic storage, which is pretty cool because there's a cowboy, a medic from World War II, I believe, and also a samurai guy, which I jacked his armor. Yeah, he had to die for numerous reasons. He did not help me out in the battle with the aliens on the final bridge. He didn't help at all. He just deserted me for whatever reason. He's like, nah, I'm taking a hike, whatever. And so that sucked. I didn't get to use his sword. I didn't even get to find it, but I did get his armor, and that was awesome. But go to the engineering core, and if you've got somewhere to store your weapons, just drop them on the floor. That's fine. Because there's so much ammo, there's so many weapons in Mothership Zeta that you just cannot collect them all in one run, even if you've got nothing on you. Even if you get abducted by the aliens and you've got not one stim pack on you, you're still going to need to drop those weapons in the engineering core. Otherwise, you're going to miss all of them and then never have a time to get back to it. And then it's like, wow, I just did a pointless DLC and missed all of the good weapons. What am I doing? So those are my tips on Mothership Zeta. Not the best DLC, for sure, of Fallout 3, but it's what I've been playing this week. And now I've got an awesome interview with my friend Matt Goldsman for you all to check out. Leave some comments below what you think of the conversation. As I said, if you are an upcoming LPer that wants to be talked to and have your channel have some limelight shed on it, I've got 4K subs. I can help you out. Leave me a message, and I will see about getting back to you through Skype. But this episode, we are going to be talking about gaming laptops. We're going to be talking about anime and how Toonami is doing, on top of many other assorted topics.
All right, so you're free.
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Because we need a time to hang out before I go back to school.
Yeah, seriously, what's up with that? What are you doing?
Right now, come over.
Yeah, right.
So you said you were... So when would you be able to come over then?
Good question. Probably tomorrow.
Today no good?
No, I said I was free today, but I do have a bike ride to do later.
Alrighty then. I'm trying to think then. Maybe I'm good tomorrow. Maybe. At least there's Wi-Fi. As long as we can do this, we're fine.
Yeah, I mean, this is great. I mean, we could do podcasts again.
Oh yeah, that's true. If I ever have time to do podcasts again.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm trying to make new videos with the Matt Watches Chalk channel because I've kind of been slacking on that department. I really wanted that channel to take off.
Aren't you doing that eating the tacos thing again with Pat?
Pat wanted to do it, and I was thinking about... What was that noise?
Oh, that was somebody messaging me, I think.
Interesting.
Weird.
Well, the thing is, I feel like if we were to do it again, it would end up being like the exact same video. So I want to but I still want to. So I still want to do it, but I want to restructure, make it like a giant video, parodies, make it somewhat, give it more substance than just we're both gonna eat something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like you can just go anywhere on YouTube and it's just type the word eat, and it'll
food.
Tons of people just being annoying and obnoxious. But I feel like if we made it sort of like a skit, made substance to it, if I did it a month ago, I'd probably do the Eating Olympics, and it'd just be a series of us doing stuff or something like that. So I kind of restructure it so it's not the same video that happened last time, you know?
Right. Well, didn't you say that you had a lot more skits you were working on?
Oh yeah, I have a list over there. No, there, no. Oh shit, where'd it go? Where's my list?
The magic list is gone.
I swear it exists. Oh, it's on my iPod somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
My iPod is... Oh, I left my iPod in my car. Alright, that's where it is.
Yeah, I've been doing a similar method to you with your reviews for Pokemon of the Week now. I'm doing it on the iPad. And it's a lot easier because you could just scroll back and forth between the Safari browser and Smogon and then write the notes and then just talk it up. It's pretty good.
Yeah, what I do is I go into Google Docs and I essentially read off of it. I don't read off of it, but I sort of
have it as a guide.
Yeah, essentially, if you look in the descriptions of those reviews, I just pasted exactly what I had from Google Docs and what I was reading off of and shoved it in the description.
Right.
So that way you can get a written thing if that's what you're into. And a lot of
I don't know anybody who reads blogs.
What?
I don't know anybody who reads blogs or reviews anymore.
Yeah, but I put it there just for those people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you look, you can go through it while I'm reading it, and it's almost word for word, but a lot of the times I'll change stuff up or add a line or two, but it's usually just on par. Yeah. I like this thing behind my head. I'm important.
You're glowing. Yeah, all I have is door. Epic. Well, maybe something will come out from behind there. Who knows? How's the Journey not walkthrough, but review going? I thought it looked awesome. Journey review? Are people watching it or no?
Oh, I was I put it up.
Yeah, I know it's already done. I've seen it, obviously, but is it being well received? That's the question.
It's getting views. It's just not getting any comments at all.
Huh. Weird. Are they thumbing it up?
Let me look. Video manager. It has, at the moment, about 800 views, 17 thumbs up.
That's not bad.
6 comments.
Yeah, you got a lot more on the Sleeping Dogs review.
Yeah, Sleeping Dogs got a lot. You know what got a ton of comments? A video of my sister playing Slender.
I still have to watch that.
Oh my god, I gotta. I'm honestly, what I'm just doing is I'm going around making random people play it, just so it's not like this. A lot of people, it's like a 1058 at Slender. I'm like, that's not scary. That's not fun anymore. I think the initial reaction of people is probably the most genuine, best thing you can get. So I'm just going around getting a whole bunch of new people to try it out.
I still haven't tried it, so that could be an interesting reaction.
They're actually doing another version of it for next year. It's going to be on Slender Source.
Slender Source?
It's going to run on the Half-Life engine.
Really?
It's going to be terrifying. Oh, did I tell you I'm being Slenderman for Halloween?
No, you didn't.
Oh, that's going to be great. It's not. All I need to do is get like a full white bodysuit, which is like $20 online, and a really cheap suit. I don't know where I could probably go to a thrift store and find a cheap suit. I just got to find a thrift store to get the cheap suit. But
yeah, right.
So you like the Journey review?
Yeah, I liked it. It looked like an interesting game. I don't really like. What are you even doing on the Journey part? Like, what are the controls of, like? Is it just auto walking?
No. You're the analog stick. You control it with a stick, with left stick, and you just sort of walk. You can't describe it.
You walk and things happen.
Occasionally, you'll float and glide a little bit. I tried to show that in the video.
Right.
I didn't really take much footage of it, truthfully, and that probably showed, but I don't know. I didn't feel as strongly about this review as the other ones, but that's also because
it's a PSN download.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, it's not like a full game.
I also tried to shove like 6 things into 3 minutes. So that's probably why. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was plenty of gameplay, or at least enough footage.
Dude, also Flower. And if you get a PS, I love also exporting the soundtrack was great because I got to use that for the background music.
Yeah, that was perfect for the review.
What I did, I went into Flower, I hit export art, and I just used that as my desktop background.
Oh, that's awesome.
So many great pictures there.
I could imagine. I really wish that would come to Steam. You know it could handle it.
Oh, and it's not a matter of handling it.
I know.
It's a matter of exclusivity and stuff.
Did the developers say that they only want it on Sony's network?
I don't know. That game company's only just released stuff on Sony, so...
No, they're more familiar with it.
Yeah. That game company, TGC. Our mission, create timeless entertainment that makes positive change to the human psyche. Interesting.
That's a good mission.
It's a very solid mission. Spring 2006, we were founded. Community. Follow us on Twitter. Forum. I feel like there's no one here, probably.
I remember the Nintendo radio forums. We actually had some people around there.
Yeah, it's... Somehow, I
was the
gamers forums were horrible.
Did anybody even go there?
We ended up with, like, 500 gigs worth of spam somehow. Like, someone must have loaded a spam bot or something.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was...
So it looked like for activity for the longest time until you're like, oh, this is not even real messages at all.
This is my mom makes $30 a day from home.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So question for you. I was looking at other computers, and I think you've pretty well convinced me off of a Mac, but what's your opinions? Yeah, thank you. Well, all you had to do was say the file system is locked to NTFS, and then that's a no-go for me.
No, there is no NTFS.
Yeah, whatever magic file system it enabled. But what about Alienware computers? I don't know, it's a Dell.
I wouldn't do it.
Though I hear they're like souped-up gaming PCs. But is it another case of like parts that you could put in cheaper?
They are good, but there's 2 flaws with Alienware. Only 2. The problem with it, first off, you're paying for the brand name, essentially.
Right.
It's
more like Apple.
Because essentially you're just paying for a really shiny case and the Alienware brand. Another thing is the cases, because they're stock, they're kind of restrictive. And everyone I know who had an Alienware that wasn't a laptop.
Right.
The only time I could justify an Alienware is if you're getting it for a laptop. But if it's a PC and it's a desktop, first off, you're drastically overpaying for the exact same parts I could build you myself.
Right.
And historically, it's Dell, so it's preloaded with shit. And everyone I know who's purchased an Alienware desktop, that desktop died within 2 years from something.
Really?
So if you're fine buying a new desktop every 2 years,
then
they're good.
Not even a little bit. No. I mean, I haven't even looked at prices of the desktops. What do they usually run?
They're custom, so you can build them. You specify them to order, but it's not as custom because you can only choose from what they give you.
Right. So you can't say I want like 1 million fans in it. It's like only up to 5 maybe,
or something like that. Like
yeah.
It's like, oh, I want a 7200 RPM hard drive. It's like, no, you'll get 54 or 1000. Pick one. It's like you can't.
Not as customizable and probably a lot more expensive than it needs to be.
It's incredibly expensive and very, very bright and shiny.
Yeah, I don't need bright and shiny. I need souped-up graphics that look good. That's the bright and shiny I want. I still have to get a Fallout 3 HD texture pack. I keep forgetting to do that.
I could find one for you probably within like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just go to the Nexus. The Nexus of radiation.
Essentially, yeah. Radiation next. Can't wait for the new one.
When's that going to be coming out?
Oh, found one. Found text. Found. There you go. Found you two.
Awesome.
Play with both of these puppies, and you should be good.
Perfect. And I finally got the mysterious stranger perk. Because from the onset, I just gave myself like boost of 10 luck.
You know what's fun? People
it's a good
looked
perk.
at the stats of his gun. His gun does 9,001 damage.
Yeah, you told me that.
It's over 9,000.
That's too funny. He actually pops up more frequently than I thought he would. I thought he would never show up. He actually helps a lot.
Yeah, he shows up in the clutch. Right when you're like, oh god, I'm going to die, I'm going to die. Oh my god, I'm good. It's fun.
Well, it's awesome, too, because having such a high luck ratio gives you so many critical hits. It's like critical strike. You blew up your partner, or you're not your partner, your enemy's head.
Blew up your partner, how do you feel?
Yeah, right. Oh, that's the worst, though, is when they lag behind and then they decide to fight a Deathclaw on their own.
Oh my god.
I can handle it. Clover has died. Damn it.
Oh, Clover.
Yeah, she's a crazy bitch. I'm doing the evil run this time.
See, I never do like a set evil or set good run. I just do whatever the fuck I want run.
Well, yeah, I find it's fun. I mean, like, the things that I do that they consider evil, the reason that I probably am evil so often is because I just take anything that I find, you know, and that automatically drops your karma. But I got a plan. I'm going to play it evil, and then when the perk comes up for the option to take the very high road, and it boosts your karma to the very high stat in positivity, then all that will be forgiven. And I think I'm like Harbinger to War right now is my status.
Oh, that's fun.
So it's funny hearing that on the Three Dog radio. But I'm wondering how it's going to affect the game when I blew up Megaton, but now I have a very good karma level. They won't know what to say.
There's a mod to get Megaton back.
Really? Like rebuild?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Also, by the way, I started watching this other... I don't know why. I'm getting into anime. I don't like it. I don't want to be seen as that guy.
Yeah. It's good entertainment. You don't have to be that guy. It's just interesting stuff.
Oh, that guy. Well, if I don't, I just can't buy a manga. Because once I get one of those, then everyone's like, oh, you're one of them.
The otaku? I'm one of them. I don't care.
I don't know. But I started watching this one show, Eruka 7. Very interesting show.
I think I've heard of that before. What's it about?
I usually hate mechs, but this one does it differently, so it's not bad. It's like, basically, okay, the first few episodes, you're just gonna, the kid's gonna annoy the fuck out of you. It's because he just whines and bitches about everything. He's like, this is my town. Nothing happens here. I'm bored. this tree sucks. This hill sucks. The wind sucks. There's no waves here. It sucks. Oh, the only board vendors leaving. This sucks. I hate my life. This sucks. He will use the word sucks a lot.
Okay.
After that, it sort of goes away, and it's just like, then he meets super weird chick, and then super weird chick, and then it goes to an anti-government thing, and then...
Weird.
I can't really describe it. It's I'd have to Wikipedia this to describe it.
You have to Wikipedia it.
Yeah. Only reason I got into it is Toonami started airing it, and then I was like, wait a second, this is copyright 2006. Every single episode of the dub's already on Hulu.
Oh, nice.
So I've just been watching that, and instead of going one a week, because on Toonami if I watched it one a week, it would take a year to watch because there's 50 episodes.
Yeah, forget that.
I'm up to episode 33 in a couple days.
That's the best. See, that's how you can really get into anime. I could understand back in the day when it was only on Cartoon Network, like one episode at a time.
Even so, Toonami was 5 days a week back in the day.
Yeah, but like even with Yu Yu Hakusho, I couldn't watch the whole series with that. Like I never saw the Sensui.
Oh, I watched
Chronicles.
Dragon Ball Z like that.
Yeah.
I ran home from karate. I was like, "Go Tanks is about to come out. I gotta see it."
Yeah, well, see, that was different for you because I think it was. I remember that specifically. Like, anytime there was a good cartoon, I usually had to do the Barn. Like, if it was Saturday morning Pokemon on the 4Kids Network, had to do the Barn. If it was afternoon Toonami with Dragon Ball Z, had to do the Barn. So now I'm like going back in time and watching all this old anime, but it's weird. Like, do you still like Dragon Ball Z as much as you did as a kid? Because
fucking Lucas.
I don't know. The dialogue just seems kind of meh, not there almost.
Well,
it seems very childish.
Version, it's fine.
What's that?
If you watch the uncut version, it's fine.
Oh, there's an uncut version?
Dude.
Oh, jeez. I don't even know what version I've been watching. I know it's just
for
Z.
no reason so many times in that series. It's just like, I'm going to pee in this lake. It's like, what the hell? And then I looked up the Cartoon Network version of that. Every time Goku's dick came out, they drew a random stool, a very crudely drawn stool. They're just like, there, no penis anymore.
That's so funny. That's weird. They could just make edits on your art like that. Nope, you can't show this here.
It's oh my god! And then now there's a new network that's showing Dragon Ball. Like it's channel 11 or something. They edit the edit versions.
Really?
Because they're being super sensitive to kids. So it's like, when Nappa died, there was sparkly pixie dust.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they edit the halo out, so now it's just a glowing dot.
Oh, did they ever change the color of the blood to make it from red to green?
Yeah, they did that. Mr. Popo's blue now.
Huh. That's
funny. Because they couldn't have him full-on blackface.
That's too funny.
He's blue. Hold on. Just go on Google Images, type blue Popo.
I will do that.
It's kind of like how they changed Jinx from black to purple.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Popo's great. How great is that?
That's so funny.
Blue Popo. It's terrifying.
Gasp, that's Disney evil.
All right.
That's so funny. They just couldn't handle him being black.
Like every bit of blood is edited out. They redid the voice work, so it's censored down.
Mm-hmm.
God, they did so much shit to that series. It's like almost unwatchable.
Yeah.
You remember in the very beginning, Gohan had like a swollen eye because Piccolo beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
They tried to edit that by just drawing over it, and it came out to be the most horrible thing ever. Hold on, I have to find you this.
How could they possibly edit that over? Is he going to like stand behind a wall during that or something?
You're going to love how they edit his eye. Look at his eye.
Can you bring it up on the screen? Or send me a link? Oh, you sent me the link. I didn't see.
No, you just sent me the link. Bring it up. I was like, you're too lazy to click a link now.
No, I didn't see that there was a link.
Look at his eye. You'll know which one it is.
Dragon Ball Z Kai. Gohan's intense physical training with Pick.
Wait, what the hell?
Yeah.
Whoa.
They drew over the swollen bit.
Yeah, they drew it with hair.
Giant eye.
They just put...
Now it's just a giantly retarded eye.
Hold on, I gotta... Look at...
If you get punched in the eye, your eye just gets bigger, guys.
Yeah, that's all that happens. Don't worry, no injuries there. Just become freakishly large-eyed.
But
like
I like
alien.
Toonami now because they don't censor anything other than nudity. And they'll make, like, censors. They'll censor, like, shit and fuck, but... Oh, and dick. But other than that, Toonami just leaves it as is. Yeah. Nudity, shit, fuck, dick. That's all they censor. So Dead Man Wonder... But apparently, Dead Man Wonderland, it was so heavy on censoring. It was so bad with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people's ears started to get annoyed by how often there was a beeping noise.
I'm sure.
So what they ended up doing is they went back and they quickly just redid it so that it wasn't as bad.
They had to redo the voiceovers? They had to do the dub again?
I don't know how they did it, but I read that they had to redo this one character's bit because it was so swear heavy. I mean, funny. I listen to some of her dialogue sometimes. I'm like, I don't even know what that fucking means, but that sounds horrible. Like there's this one character in the show, and she just seems like an innocent girl, and then all of a sudden it's Gauntlet and the girl are just pit against each other in battle, and he's like, "Don't worry, I won't hurt you." He's like, "I won't do it," and then she goes and starts beating the living shit out of him, and then starts making fun of him, calling him a pussy and all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Starts licking blood off, bites her tongue and licks the blood up, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Jeez.
And then she said one line, and this line stuck out in my head. She's like, "Why don't you go jerk off in a bottle of formaldehyde and call it your firstborn, you pussy?" I was like, what?
That's so good.
What?
Only in anime. Only in anime.
My God, that's horrible. Know what that? Oh my! I stopped and had to think about that one for a while. Oh, I think it was that episode that made them redo some of her lines, just because it was so. And her boobs in that series stuck out 3 times. It was only a 10-episode series. This one character's boobs ah! How did that happen again?
That's like Soul Eater, it's like the first pages is filled with this witch, and you don't know it from the start, but she's actually a cat. So throughout the whole series, that you have this sexualized cat that turns into this big bosomy woman, and just at every moment she's either in the bath or she's just rubbing her boobs all over the main character for some no reason, just because she can. Oh, and there was actually a battle between the witches, and it's one witch was the mouse witch, and the other witch, of course, was the cat slutty witch, and they had a slut off basically. They stood in the middle of town, and the mouse witch was a bunch of little mice witches, and they just dook formed Russian doll stacks on top of each other, and then turned into this beautiful woman, and they're rubbing up against each other, basically mud wrestling in the middle of town. And that's how they solved that. Meanwhile, the most unspeakable evil is being respawned underneath the school. And what is it with anime and it always has to be revolved around the school? Yu Yu Hakusho was like that. Dead Man Wonderland, I'm sure, has that in it. I mean, they're out of school.
They were in a school for all of 10 minutes, and then everyone in the school died.
Oh, okay. So never mind. I guess it wasn't that huge of a part.
Bloody explosion. I was like... Right off the bat, I was like, all right, this show seems interesting. It's about a 7th grader.
Yeah, right.
I'll see where this one pans out. And then then he looks out the window. It's like, who is that? How is he floating? We're on the 3rd floor. Explosion. Every surface covered with blood. I was like, oh my god.
This is the anime I came to see.
I was like, oh my god, this is what replaced Dragon.
See, that's why I don't think you could be considered that guy. I just think that anime is a different level of entertainment. It's just like people who watch superhero movies for explosions, you know? You watch anime for big tits and blood. And
so
mechs, lots of mechs.
I'm not really into mechs, other than Eureka 7.
Yeah, they're hard to avoid.
7.
They're hard to avoid if you start to like really delve into anime. Like everything. Let me see. Vanguard, Code Geass, of course Gundam. There's so many that use mechs.
Big O. Whatchamacallit? I looked on Wikipedia to see how I could describe Eureka 7. And this description's just horrible too, because no one can really describe it. Like, the only, like, this, if you go under synopsis and themes, it basically just writes 3 paragraphs giving away the show. But, like, the overview part, it says, it tells the story of Renton, an outlaw group, and a mecha pilot. I'm like, I guess that's the only way to describe it.
That sounds about as vague as like the Pokemon Team Rocket story, except without the mechs.
God, I was like, well done. That's the best description I could possibly come up with.
That's a Wikipedia entry for you.
I mean, then there's also Samurai 7, but that's only 20 episodes, so I might watch that on Toonami. It's just that Eureka 7 comes on at 1:30 in the morning. I'm not staying up 1:30 in the morning every Saturday night just to watch this freaking show.
Especially when it's on Hulu. I mean, how is Toonami doing? Like, have they improved their programming at all? Because now I actually have TV. I could watch it. I don't watch TV, though, but...
Deadman is off the air now because they ran out of episodes, and the bitch who's making it is pregnant. And apparently it got canceled in Japan because Japan didn't like it, but America received it much better.
I'm sure Americans love blood.
So right now what they're trying, like, there's a whole debate about whether they should just make it for America, kind of like they did with Big O.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm hoping they do. I'm really hoping they do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that if you watch the anime, it's kind of rushed. That's my only complaint about it.
Yeah. Well, she's getting ready to have a baby. She didn't really want to stay too long on that series, I suppose. Who knows? Maybe she'll get more inspiration from her pregnancy. It was a bloody mess, and this is what it was like.
God, I don't even want it.
I don't want an episode inspired by that. No thanks.
Let's see here. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I can't describe the show. You have to watch it for like 10 episodes to understand what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Even then, and then right when you think you understand what's going on, it's like, I was watching till episode 30. I'm halfway through the fucking series at this point, right? And I think I pretty much got it.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Mutant fish people falling from the sky all of a sudden.
What?
I literally yelled, what the fuck, at my computer. I was like, what am I watching? It all made sense up until mutant fish people.
Have to cut it there.
That exploded, that looked at people, and every time they looked at someone, they exploded into blood. There wasn't even that much blood in the show to start with. And I was like, oh my god, what just happened?
That's too funny. And they were like bad guys, or does it just rain fish people regularly in that world?
No, it's... Apparently someone triggered the fish people to emerge, and they die after exactly 1,240 seconds.
A very specific time.
Yeah.
And they die in the manner of like going up to the sky and then falling back down?
No, they just sort of freeze in place and fall down and die.
Oh, so they're flying fish people.
Yes!
Oh.
They're terrifying.
They're not your friend.
And it turns out one of the characters is one of the fish people, even though she's not a fish people, and she hates the fish people, but she's one of the fish people, but she's not really a fish.
Okay.
At first they're like, oh, Corallian's a giant spinning cloud, and then it's like, oh no, now Corallian's a person. Corallian are fish people. I'm like, what?
Weird.
Yeah, it's a fucking... The show looks like it's going to make sense for the longest time. And right when you think it's going to make sense...
It surprises you.
It's just like, we're going to go all Japan on your ass.
Oh, that's the best.
I'm like, oh my god.
I love shit from Japan.
And then everyone sees them like, oh no, not again. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? This never happened.
How do you know? Were you there previously to the episodes being drawn up? I don't think so.
Yes.
I was in that world before it existed.
You know what's really weird though? Samurai 7. I'm probably gonna watch that on Toonami because that's only 12:30. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's better to stay up till 1 or rather than 2. It's a big difference. But Samurai 7, Chris Sabat is a character.
Really?
So I can't get Vegeta out of my head.
Does he sound like him, or does he do a different voice?
Until he does a different voice.
Okay.
But until someone pointed out to me that character was played by Chris Sabat, once I saw Chris Sabat, I listened for Chris Sabat, and I was like, fuck, now he's Vegeta.
Now he's Vegeta forever.
And then every time he says any line, I translate it to a Vegeta-like line, he would say.
People of Earth!
That wasn't Chris Sabat, that was that other fucker.
I finally saw that, though. That was the funniest fucking shit. Just like a half minute, just Earth! Earth! Like, I get it. People of Earth, you better watch your shit. I'm gonna kill you. But
no wonder they
wow.
didn't give them the fucking energy. They were terrified. Who the fuck is that?
He wanted to make sure everyone in Earth heard him. People of Earth in China, in Moscow, in America, Earth. Yeah, I don't know what he was powering up with. Maybe his voice gave him more power, like X-Sploud.
I don't know.
So do you sleep at all anymore? Or do you just watch anime and record?
I sleep until I watch anime till 3, and then right now I just realized I have to finish Mario 64 before I go back to school.
Oh shit, that's not done?
I've been doing the 100 coin challenges, and I'm gonna do those post-com. So recording those has just been a bitch because I just want to put them all in one episode to get them over with, and just do them fast-forwarded and with post-com.
Yeah, that was like my crystal. Like, every time I have to do a walkthrough of Pokemon, it's post-commentary. And just to, like, push it out,
I'm just doing one episode,
final bunch.
So.
Oh, you're doing, like, one massive episode?
Just one giant post-com 100 coin challenge, all 16 courses episode.
Holy shit, that's kind of annoying. You don't think so? Like, what if they want to search, like, for me, if I look up in the search terms, I just think this is going to put you out of the search terms more. It's because if I'm looking up a video, it's like one specific level. I'm like, help on this video, 100 coin mission, go.
Well, 100 coin challenge doesn't really... It's just find coins. It's not like they're hidden. They're fucking everywhere.
Sure, they're everywhere, but I mean, it's easy for people to miss some. And, like, for that, you know, that's why you go to those videos.
That's why I'm doing post-com, where I will explain the strategies.
Yeah, but in every single level, one back-to-back, how many levels of Mario 64 are you gonna go through? Like,
15.
Why can't you just, like, chop it up? Like, once you do, like, say you make it one large commentary, that's fine. Then take a pause in between each, not you take a pause, but just, like, make a cut in between each level. This way, you keep doing the whole track post-commentary, one thing, so you do it in one shot. But then you have lots of episodes. It's like what I'm doing with Saints Row.
I don't really want to do lots of episodes for it, though.
No?
I want it over with, because I just want to say there's only 2 episodes left.
That's so dick of you to do. You know there's not 2 episodes. So many more can be made from that.
I know, but I don't want that many more because I have so many other things I want to release. Yeah. And that's going to push everything else back. I have reviews, and I got Pokemon I got to do.
Yeah, that's. I was just going to ask you, like, where are you? Have you moved from Fuchsia City?
No, I haven't, because I was doing Mario 64. And I got to get done with Mario 64, take a dent out of Pokemon, take a dent out of Zelda, then I'm going to start up Borderlands.
Oh, yeah, of course, Skyward Sword. Yeah, that's always looming.
Skyward Sword's just a hiatus of itself. I can't... Oh my god, fucking Skyward Sword. Also, you remember the Matt Follows Chalk channel?
Uh-huh.
Remember it said it was unpartnerable?
Wait, why was it unpartnerable?
Remember I got that weird Matt Follows Chalk, and then it was unpartnerable, so that's why I had to make Matt Watches Chalk.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got weird messages from YouTube saying it can't be done, I don't know what's wrong with the account, it's pending, and I was like, whatever.
Weird.
So I made the new channel. I just got an email last week, it's like, it's done!
Wait, so now Matt Follows Chalk is partnered?
Yeah.
But you're on Matt Watches Chalk.
Yeah. So
you're going to go back to Matt Follows Chalk and re-upload everything?
Bring them back and forth like that. So what I did is, because I put up a video on Matt Follows Chalk. And I just said, the return of Matt Follows Chalk, May 2013. It's going to be my third channel.
Awesome. What are you going to do there?
Daily vlogs and stupid shit.
Nice. That's good. Everybody needs a daily vlogs channel.
It's just going to be my daily, because I feel I'll be sufficiently big enough by then.
Yeah. Well, you already are sufficiently big enough. I mean, you've got enough of a backing.
For a third channel.
Yes.
So I want the second channel to have some hype before I start a third one.
Right.
I should be big enough by May. But it's going to be just daily vlogs and just shit I film. It'll be like the Matt rap. Like the rap video I put on Matt Watches Chalk. It'll be like that.
Kind of like Rocco's vlog channel from Mega 64.
Yeah.
Just like random ass video clips.
Random shit and daily vlogs.
That's kind of cool. That's really awesome. I have to do my vlog channel more.
I see enough random shit to do that. But I want Watches Chalk to be more substance. I want opinions,
skits,
and skits.
Right.
Those are the major two. And help. I don't know. I went to Matt GCP. Apparently, one of my videos from Matt GCPC over the past 2 weeks just took off.
Weird.
Out of nowhere, and it was the and I looked up at the video. It's got it just surged to 20,000 views. And I was like, wow, this is a horrible video too. It was 15 minutes long.
Wow.
It was just me talking about the ins and outs of college. Oh, I built my dad's computer, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Honestly, I got really good at building computers because, you saw it. Did I ever show you the inside of my computer?
Yeah, you opened it up once.
You saw there's wires everywhere and just looked like chaos.
Yeah, kind of.
My dad's computer doesn't look like that at all. It's all neat and organized, and the airflow is so much better.
And you twist-tied the wires up and stuff.
I just ran them through the back so they didn't run in the middle of the case.
Oh, that's good.
To the point where I think in March, whenever a GTX 780 comes out, I'm going to buy that, and then I'm going to redo the wiring.
And that's new
graphics? That's what I decided. Yes. Because I figure this year is when everyone's saying the 680, oh, that's the next-gen graphics card. That's going to be the best forever.
No, it's not. It's going to be the best for 3 years, if that.
No, it's going to be the best for a year.
A year.
And because NVIDIA puts out new graphics cards every year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. By the way, I really love my new lens, but it requires me to put the camera at the other end of the room, so it causes an echo. So now this is my next investment once the paycheck pops through.
So this is the lens for your...
Oh, no, this isn't a lens. I already got the new lens. That's right there.
Mm-hmm.
This is a microphone for the camera, so I don't have to use the...
I see here. Nice.
So now I'm going to be all legit
Yeah, that's great. Wow. Are you going to get stabilizing rigs?
I'm thinking about it. Just walk around like this filming. Hey guys, this is a vlog.
Yeah, I've seen that with Hack 5, but I mean that's a great way to stabilize the camera. I mean it might not be worth for you to get, but
there's a shock mount for the mic, so that's cool. But I don't know. Camera stabilization. I have this. I have this. This is all I need.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're not really doing actively moving things with the camera.
Until I do skits and stuff.
Plus, I mean, a vlog video, it's kind of want to have the camera move as you're moving. It's more I guess, realistic. I don't watch vlogs. I don't know.
You know what? This is what I thought. There was a day when I thought this would be a cool way to vlog. Getting this guy. Ready for this? You're not going to expect this guy. I honestly thought that'd be a cool way to vlog for a while. A jib.
A jib.
I'd have to have a camera operator. Basically, you mount it to one end, and you can get aerial shots, and it moves around and stuff.
Huh. Wow.
I was like, I don't need a tripod. I'll get a jib. Get these gigantic crane shots that slowly pan downward.
That'd be an interesting way to do a vlog, for sure.
And then I found out somebody already did it for one video.
Oh, noes. But that's just one video. I mean, that's not like the whole vlog series, is it?
No, it's just one video.
Huh.
Hold on. Just mute it. Mute it and just look at the camera angles.
Fucking advertisements.
Charlie is so cool, like, man.
I shouldn't complain. I have advertisements on my videos. What? The video has not been approved because it causes motion sickness? Oh, alright. Never mind. That was good play there. I thought it was
Charlie.
so funny.
So cool, like. But we're going to show
So that's
it to you.
that's auto panning on its own?
No, you need a camera operator.
Oh, so now it's like you can't do a vlog all by yourself. You have to have actually a crew? Fuck that.
Yeah.
Why would you want that?
I thought it would be cool. But look at these crazy angles.
Oh, so amazing. Like, how much does that... I didn't even check the price on Amazon, but how much does that rig cost? 200. 200 for that? For just the camera panning up slowly? I mean, it looks nice, but for a vlog, it's like...
I'm thinking if I went into, like, more professional skits, it might be worth an investment.
Yeah, I'd say I'd get that for skits. I wouldn't necessarily get that for... Yeah,
like
holy
45-second
fuck,
mark to show the guy.
Yeah, I would not. I saw the guy, but I would not pay for that. That's just not worth it.
Plus, I probably wouldn't have enough room in my room for it.
Yeah, right. Well, how big is your apartment this semester? I mean, it should be like relatively good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have my own room, so it's gonna be nice.
Yeah, you're a junior, so it's nice because when I go out to Boulder, I qualify as a transfer. What, you think of Fallout New Vegas when I say Boulder? Because you've got that mod.
It's Boulder. It's just a funny name.
When I go out to that there big rock that we call Boulder, I'm gonna start civilization on there. But yeah, I don't count as like just a regular student. I'm a transfer, so already I get to go to like my own apartment and have my own kitchen and all that kind of cool stuff. So that works. I'd be really pissed off because if I had to start out from like the bottom of the rank and I've been doing B-Dale for 2 years, like what the hell?
See here, hold on.
What the hell is that nonsense?
By the way, I found a site that's selling that has sleeping dogs on sale for 2 days, and for $35.
Nah, 35 not cheap enough for me. I'm waiting for Steam low. Like summer stale.
On Steam at 60, so...
Well, yeah, no, I'm waiting a couple of years because all those awesome high-intensity games that I got over this Steam summer sale were games that in the previous past, I didn't have the hardware to play.
Previous past.
Yeah, there's all this like backlog of games that are amazing that I still have to play, that I finally have the hardware to play with. So I don't care what comes out now. I'm going back in time, playing all those. I still have to play Mirror's Edge. I still have to play so many things.
I know,
Finish
right?
Deus Ex.
And then I got Holiday up. Holiday season's coming. What the hell? Steam is already running. You can what? No, I know it's running. I opened it. Don't yell at me for that. Oh, Steam Greenlight started up. About damn time. Oh, Creation Kit update. Oh, I haven't used that in forever.
Creation Kit for what? Skyrim or Portal 2?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sky.
Yeah, I haven't even made anything Creation Kit wise for Skyrim or Portal 2. I just haven't had the time.
Did you see the new? You heard about Greenlight, obviously, right?
No, what's that?
Steam decided that instead of doing their usual game approval process to see what games make it to Steam, like indie games and stuff,
right?
You vote for which indie games you think would be a good match for Steam.
Really?
And if you vote enough, the game up enough, then they put it on the Steam store for the indie guys.
Badass. So you could be like a hella indie developer just starting out, make a really good game, get the word out about it, and it could be on Steam. That's fucking intense. That's incredible. There it is. So, do you get a chance to play these games, or is it just like
I just saw it for the first time.
Yeah.
Let's this. Oh, that guy's an animated GIF.
Mutant Muds, Melodies Escape. Interesting.
I think it gives you videos and screenshots and descriptions. And
oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. Interesting. Huh. That's really an interesting way to get all these onto Steam. Like, does it take a certain amount of votes, or does it just have to beat out the others? Ooh, Dino
I think
Run.
it takes. I think it's just a certain threshold, and once it gets to that point, they just shove it up.
Oh, that's so cool. They have this game called Dino Run. It looks like Bit Trip Runner, but with dinosaurs.
Oh God.
That's awesome. I'm gonna watch this
Could be
preview
cool.
video. In a world before man, dinos lived and thrived.
Oh dear.
Oh no!
Oh, by the way, when I bought the Journey collection and the Uncharted collection, both of those came with a free month of PlayStation Plus.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God! Why did they do this to me?
Oh wow, that's so cool.
So many free games, and I know I'm not gonna be able to keep them, so I have to beat them quickly.
Oh right. So what did you choose on PSN? Are you doing reviews of them or LPs?
No, they're old games, but
Oh.
they're like full retail games they're giving out for free now.
Oh shit! So how are you gonna have the time to play those?
Like, they gave out Little Big Planet 2, Infamous 2.
Yeah, but you don't get to keep that unless you have PSN. See, I would never. It sucks. I mean, it's cool to play it for a while.
I have 2 months, though. I have 2 months to beat it.
2 months. See, I like Little Big Planet to actually own because it's a creative
Well,
game.
I have the disc.
Right.
I had the disc already, so I can still keep that. It's just
Oh.
that I have a digital copy now, too.
Oh, okay.
I actually counted it last night. I didn't think there were that many major games I was getting because the thing is, my new strategy, I'm not LPing every game. I'm only LPing like 3 or 4 games this holiday.
Right.
Which isn't bad.
No, that's a good idea.
But I'm reviewing every major game. So...
Oh, are you reviewing Black 2 and White 2?
Except that one.
I could do a review of that. I probably would. I'm definitely going to. I'm going to do it.
I can't. That would just be way too much pressure. A Pokemon game on it. So I need a March Pokemon release to do that and get the review out by April. That's everything but Pokemon I'm doing.
Pokemon is probably even easier, though. I mean, like, with Pokemon, you just have to look at what's new, because you know the game's basically the same.
I want a capture board before I do another game.
Right.
Because Paper Mario, I would do a review for that once I get my capture board, but I counted. It's like 15 games.
Wow.
There were 15 games I was actually interested in this year.
Damn.
I'm like, wow, I didn't think there were that many. I thought they were all... Did you know? I didn't even realize some of these games were coming out until I looked at the release list.
Uh-huh.
You remember Dragon Ball Z Budokai? I did an LP of it on my channel.
Yeah.
There's an HD remake coming.
Really?
This year. I had no clue. They took the best two. They took Budokai 1 and Budokai 3 are getting an HD remake.
Damn.
I just bought Budokai 3 for PS2 because that's the one game I missed. Now they're HD remaking it. And a month before that, there's another Dragon Ball Z game coming out. Looks like such shit. Oh my god. This is literally what the title's called. Dragon Ball Z Fork Connect. Oh my god. The game trailer is great. As a kid, he's like, ah! The announcer just tries to sound epic and then pronounces half the shit wrong. He's like, become a Super Saiyan. I was like, oh my god. He's such a Super Saiyan, didn't he?
I can't believe they didn't back check that. That's like, wow. They're gonna mess that up for the main commercial and expect their main fans.
Super Scion.
The Super Scion. It's a new car. You can become.
Oh my god! Couldn't have redone that. Oh my! It looked horrible. It was like first person. And, oh.
Really? Huh. See, that sounds like an interesting game to me, though, because if you could actually do fighting moves without needing a controller.
He was doing the movements, looked like he was over-exaggerating the shit out of them for them to register, so it just looked bad in the trailer.
Maybe he was just overdoing it for the commercial. It's like, you know how they do the Wii Sports, like where the people are sweating with the Wii remote, they're glistening, they're like, tennis! But it's not really that, it's more just waggle. It could be like that. It could be just like, wave your body around and Kinect somehow does fighting movements. Like, how have first-person shooters been on Kinect? Have they even made any? I remember seeing, like, a trailer at E3, like, 2 years ago.
There was one, but I don't... There was one, Tom Clancy's Future Soldier, but I'm pretty sure everyone just opted for the controller option.
Right.
So I haven't really looked into it. I know it came out. I got pretty good reviews, but... oh dear. I heard the ding. But speaking of Sonic, did you see Skyrail?
No, not yet. I still haven't modded it.
Oh my god.
I saw the video, though.
I love the Sonic modding community.
How many new levels have they crafted so far? I have to get back to that game, because now that they have the mod, like, loader, I can just load new levels constantly.
We didn't see anything. Oh god.
Don't fall back out of your chair again.
No, I'm fine. No, that's such a high school thing for me to do. I see. The Skyrim expansion that's coming out doesn't look like it can really LP it. So that's
why, it's
good.
just too huge?
No, it's not really. It's like a mini thing. It's not like a quest. It just adds things to the game. It's like $5.
Okay.
So it's appropriately priced.
Right.
But basically,
so this isn't the expansion pack that they were hinting towards, like the thing that's massively going to add new areas and all that to the map?
Oh, that already came out.
Oh, it did? That's Dawn Guard.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I saw your videos for that.
I'm pretty sure they're yeah, there's still lots of stuff I didn't show in the videos because there's just side quests and random things they added to the world and you can't cover all of it. Like there's I didn't realize this, but apparently once you get to a certain level, like once you get to like level 70 something, a new kind of dragon appears. And I was like, oh, and like no, there's like 3 new kinds of dragons, and once you get to certain points, they just start appearing. I was like, oh my god, this isn't good.
I have enough trouble with the regular dragons. I can barely take a blood dragon.
I don't have trouble with the regular dragons anymore. The regular dragons are my bitch. And then all of a sudden, these new fuckers come out of nowhere. It's like, oh no, I'm just feeling cocky too. I have to beat the game. I like went on random side quest missions and then forgot that, oh yeah, I gotta go catch that dragon, the dark dude or whatever. Yeah. I got Notch's pickaxe though. That's good. Notch's pickaxe. So there's that. Yeah, the expansion is basically it's called Hearthfire. It's basically like, you know how game houses have become a very big popular type of mod?
Game houses? Like mini
people
game
make
houses?
Player houses. People have just been building houses, releasing them as mods. It's like, look, you can have a mouse, you can have a house here, you can have a house here, you can have a house here. That's been a very popular type of mod for Skyrim. I'm personally about it. But
yeah, I mean, it's just a house. It's not going to give you a new quest, is it?
I don't think so. But new expansion pack lets you build your own house in game.
Oh, like anywhere, and as many as you want.
You have to buy a deed for the plot of land. You buy it, then you have to forge the materials, build the house. Then you can move your wife into there, adopt children, have
a farm.
Wow, you can.
That's crazy. It's so funny that like after all the advanced technical improvements that we've done with gaming and on our lives, the thing that we always go back to is we want to be farmers.
Yeah, right.
Like, because you think of how many Farmtown games there are that people play, even on like app stores and Facebook.
Yeah, it's basically Skyrim, the Sims edition.
Skyrim, the Sims, yeah, Sims update.
It's what it turned out to, but I'll probably get it because it's only $5, and just because I want it. But
Yeah, you play Skyrim enough, right?
I haven't played it recently, but that's because
But you're gonna buy the download anyway. It doesn't matter.
I'll play it once I get the download.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for a good Sleeping Dogs expansion.
When are they rumored to come out?
Well, right now, the only one I got was the high-res texture pack, but, I mean, there's a couple other packs in here, but it's just all closed things, and that's like, oh, buy this, we'll give you some experience points. It's like, I'm already level capped, why would I buy that?
Right. That's funny.
Doesn't make sense. But I just bought Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD on my PS3.
Really? How's that looking?
Oh my god, it's a remake of Tony Hawk 1 and Tony Hawk 2.
In one game?
In one game, and it's like revamped, and it's pretty nice. It was $15.
Huh.
It's pretty nice. But I'm now beginning to remember. I thought I was good at it. Looking back, I thought I was really good at the game. I'm now just starting to remember that I always went into the cheats menu and enabled everything. That led me to believe I was good. Now I'm playing it, I'm just like, button mash in midair. Oh god, it doesn't work anymore. I mean, they have the cheats menu again, but you have to unlock the cheats this time. I'm like, no!
That makes more sense.
I have to be good to be bad. No. Oh, and there's no split screen. That's my only other complaint.
Oh, yeah.
It's all PSN.
Oh, man.
But I love PSN because it's free, but none of my friends are on it. Get a PlayStation.
I will when the price goes down to, like, I don't know.
Thank you, because I really want to play with people on PS3, but I'm not going to pay $60. Like, I was talking to Tom Rourke the other day. I'm like, why do you have gold? He's like, because all my friends have gold. He's like, why didn't you get a PS3? It's like, because all my friends have Xbox. Wouldn't you rather have a PS3? He's like, I guess, but nobody's on it. I'm like, exactly. It's so much better, but no one has it.
Yeah, well, it's got to stop being so expensive. Like, how much is a PS3 at GameStop these days? Like, I'm more interested in Vita or like the Oh Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's coming next March. I forgot about that.
I know. See, like, I don't want to get another console until I think about that one. You know?
Well, I'm getting Wii U this year, allegedly, if that actually comes out.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's coming out. What are the the titles at launch?
New Super Mario Bros. When I looked at that list yesterday, New Super Mario Bros. 2 was listed as confirmed for December 2nd.
Really? Huh.
So I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know.
Didn't they have a Nintendo Direct conference like either this morning or yesterday or something? I remember seeing that in like my feed. They had some conference. And then apparently Game Freak is coming out with a new rhythm game. And it's got like 2 or 3 Pokemon-inspired levels.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
I still got the greatest deal ever when I bought my PS3 looking at these prices now.
Yeah.
Because it was $300 when I bought it, but I had a $100 off coupon.
Oh, wow. See, that's doable. I could get a PS3 for $200, but they're not pricing it at that.
Honestly, once holiday comes around, you can easily find a PS3 for $200.
You think?
There was a great bundle last year where they had, it was like a $200 PS3 and a couple games and 2 controllers. And my friend jumped on that.
Yeah. See, I can't consider a PS3 until I'm out in Colorado. That's the only thing. Like, I got to make sure I get enough money to travel. Well, I'll let you find something to eat for yourself.
I haven't eaten since I woke up. I woke up 10 a.m., drove, got a haircut, drove back, texted you. End of story.